they think of Big Brother, right? They think, hey, somebody's monitoring me. But what's actually happening here is it's something a bit more arguably insidious. It's profiteering. It's a for-profit company that's out there. And this specifically is called Flock Surveillance. And I want to talk a little bit about who this organization is, who is Flock, what they're doing, and where they came from. It was founded in 2017 by a bunch of Georgia Tech, Georgia Tech graduates, alumni, who came together under CEO Garrett Langley. And what was interesting is they kind of put two and two together, something you and I have seen more in the past. They took this idea of a small camera that could be powered and so forth, and they decided to go and get some VC funding. And they did. They were able to get some VC funding and get backing to the tune of $275 million. And I got to tell you right now, Dustin, separate from all this, we just need to find the people with a ton of money, because of all the ideas we have, the main ingredient that we're missing is $275 million, I think, at this point. Not that I'd want to
big
use it,
ingredient too.
right?
That's
Yeah.
like the flour for the bread, right? Like if you just mix a bunch of water and salt together, it's not going to do anything.
Hell of an ingredient these days. But they were able to get $275 million and use that to get a valuation of $7.5 billion. $7.5 billion. Think about that. They must have made a pretty compelling case to get that $275 million up front. And at the end of the day, it's, hey, we're going to capture a lot of data. We're going to capture a lot of pictures, a lot of videos. We're going to make this huge database. And then, well, there's a lot of things that we can use this database for. And that's where the $7.5 billion valuation comes in. And what they actually do in this case is they state that they do something called vehicle fingerprinting. Let's talk about vehicle fingerprinting here, right? Because this is where things get a little bit more questionable than just the license plate readers. Flock is not just taking pictures of license plates. Don't get me wrong, license plates are very important for identifying cars and so forth. It's a legal requirement. But they're also getting photos of makes, models, specific dents, maybe the type of person that's driving it. And when you apply all this to an AI model, right, a bunch of data like this, looking for similarities where that's the main goal of the model, you're able to now track individuals who you didn't consent to this. You don't want to be part of it. It doesn't matter what you want. They're right here. They're filming you. You're going by, and maybe they're tracking you by your license plate. Maybe they're tracking you by the type of vehicle you're driving. At the end of the day, it's retaining that information and it's selling it to whoever wants it. Because again, this is a private company that is working specifically to make money. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't even care about people in general. They care about what most organizations care about, and don't let anyone mislead you, raising more revenue. And in this instance, they've created a data set that many organizations can buy. Let's talk about who's buying all of this information. You have states. You have federal agencies. Dustin, you've even got HOAs. You have HOAs buying this information. Now let's talk about that for a minute. Are you part of an HOA?
Yes, kind of. Like one of those, like you can opt in the HOA. Like you can
First
pay
of
us
all,
if you want.
Yeah, I'm in an HOA. I hate it. And I'm on the board too. And I hate being there. I hate that HOAs exist, but I also hate that they have to exist because if you don't have one, then it gets real gnarly. But can you imagine you know the types of people who work out with HOAs and decide to be on those boards? I guess this includes me too. But you want to talk about the pettiest fights and the pettiest arguments I've ever seen in my life are all part of homeowners associations. Now you want to enable these homeowners associations with surveillance footage that can track people throughout the neighborhood? Come on. What's that going to do? But keep in mind, the camera is just the beginning.